to shrink my grind set. Do you want me to get...
The chat up.
So...
My phone was really long battery.
Cool. Where are we dropping? Okay, Falco Titles. Opposed to the previous match where I knew at least a little bit what was going on, I've never, like, I've played less than an hour of Falco my entire life. Obviously, I've spent a lot of time watching Falco.
Yes.
But, yeah, I'm not much of an expert, I'm sorry. Chat only. Okay.
Lovely.
So, do you want to do a prediction?
Okay.
So, who do you think's going to win?
I mean, you can't overlook Frenzy, can you? As much as Mordo's been playing very good. Oh, listen, Mordo will stock up.
Good to see we've been paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Frenzy is red.
Yes.
And is with the F tag.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm expecting lots of like cool combos, lots of big exciting combos.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
What I would predict is that Mordo might take a game or maybe two, and then there's just going to be like a really it's going to be like Frenzy's going to go into this mode where you start to play really defensively, and it's going to be really hard for Mordo to get through. And just when you're hitting punishes like that, what the heck are you supposed to do?
Although, really doing well to turn it around. But yeah, even taking a game, to be fair, would be big for Mordo, because Frenzy is Frenzy.
Yeah.
You know, it's...
And I mean, Frenzy's been traveling a lot recently. Oh, really nice call out. High full hop there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that Mordo in particular has been grinding quite hard, not just particularly in this matchup, just melee in general.
Yeah.
With a view to improve and maybe take some names.
Keeping it kind of even here, you know, it's been an even game so far.
Yeah, I mean, he took a set off R2-3, and if you can take games or even a setup of Mordo, it'd be pretty huge.
Yeah, 100%. Guaranteed a top 6 place anyway, Mordo. Because obviously loser of this goes straight into winners quarters, so guaranteed a top 6 place. So really good performance.
There is something exciting about watching Spacey Dittos. So, as much as I'm a bit of a Spacey hater, they're really exciting to watch because they're just so like
quick,
a million miles an hour. You know? Big punishes.
Yeah.
And Frenzy flexing a little bit there with the charged F smash on shield. Maybe starting to get a little bit more comfortable. It is always scarier when you play against the player who's underseeded or like seeded under you, and then they start off by opening you up with like 1 or 2 amazing stocks.
Yeah.
Because you start to kind of panic and think, oh god, is this the end for me?
Yeah.
But Frenzy holding a bit of composure.
So not insanely in Frenzy's
super
favour.
Close.
Yeah, it's 50%. So Mordo does need to be careful now up to 70.
You know, we're starting to get to that point in the bracket where it's less about, you know, the percent is important, but it's like one big opening. Yeah,
it's more about who can punish better. Because you could, you know, Mordo being at 100% now, could still 100% turn that around with each other. Sure.
And you know, rather than you looking for...
That's because I spoke.
What?
That's because I spoke.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse, indeed.
But yeah, Mordo still looked good that game though. Still looked good.
I think it's difficult. I think when you play someone who's seated quite a bit above you as well, it's really can be quite important to go in hot, and like certainly in my experience, like if I don't win the first game, I'm panicking a bit.
Yeah.
Already. And especially with a player like Frenzy, like this isn't just, you know, someone that maybe a bit higher. This is like, I mean, what was Frenzy like 2 or maybe even 1 on the last PR? So
yeah,
you know, Mordo getting up there and
2 in the last PR.
Challenge, yeah. So you know, Mordo getting up here, beating R2-3, challenging Frenzy. It's like it shows a big change of.
Although it'll definitely be like, the next PR I think being done after Myth 2. It'll definitely be interesting to see, considering Frenzy obviously defeated Prof at Myth 1. See what could happen today when Frenzy and Prof face off, and then also in Myth 2 next week as well. But I believe you're travelling down to as well, Myth 2?
Yes. I mean, there's some talk that, you know, if Frenzy keeps winning, then he could finally dethrone Prof.
Yeah, after all these years.
Prof's been top of the PR for ever since I've been part of the community, and even longer before then. So it would be a huge shift.
Yeah.
I know that Prof was thinking about retiring and quitting, and I guess maybe people like Frenzy and R2-3 and Mordo particularly might be thinking it's their chance to take over the reins. So, you know, I'd love to see Frenzy after this year go back to America, and really take some names, because I think he's got the skill
Oh yeah,
to do it.
100%. Frenzy's insanely talented player.
But Mordo keeping it pretty damn close. Just every touch that Frenzy gets, just getting converted into so much more.
And that was that punish game we spoke about as well, where no matter what percentages are, so you see as soon as Frenzy get one hit, it was just, you know, it was just a waterfall of hits going towards Mordo's way, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Although it looks like Mordo could do the same thing back here. Oh no.
Big punishes for both players here.
Yeah. Oh, off the Shy Guys. Frenzy kind of maintaining control. Mordo not looking bad so far. Mordo looking good 100%, but Frenzy just showing why he has been so, every single tournament, first or second in the UK as of recent, just showing why, because he's just controlled this whole set so far. You know, it's like there's only a handful of things that Mordo can do. You know.
Yeah.
I'm going to Pokemon for game 3.
Oh my goodness, so good. Such good coverage. Turning around, hitting the laser to cancel the up B, and then turning back around to continue the edge guard. So scary. You know, that might look like quite a simple maneuver, but if you think about the inputs required to do that, it's actually... It's not that the inputs are technically tight or close, it's just that, like, it's not an intuitive way to maybe play the character. So, and it really shows that when you start to get to this level that these players are at, it's less about labbing out combos and stuff, and these players actually have control over their character.
Frenzy just, like, throughout that full stock just there, like, hardly even getting touched by Mordo, and just hit after hit after hit, and it looks like it could be the exact same here. Frenzy just really taking control of this set.
I remember Fade once saying to me that, like, I asked him something like, "Oh, what's your goals in Melee?" And he was like, before I beat anyone in a tournament or whatever, I need to try and learn how to control my character. And I was like, you know, he was best in Scotland at the time, really amazing player. And I was like, what do you mean you can't control your character? It's like, it takes so much expertise to get to the point where, you know, you don't have to think about your tech skill. You think what you want to do, and it happens.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeing, I think, from Frenzy here. Just like someone who's
insane performance for Frenzy.
Oh, it's
insane.
It's tough. It's tough for Mordo, because you don't want to see the boy